First of all, I'll make a statement about age friendly from Glenn Miller and the Canadian Institute is when you design for the young, you exclude the old. But when you design for older people, you include everybody across the life course. My name is Catherine McGuigan. I'm the Chief Officer of the Age Friendly Ireland Shared Service. Over the last 13 years, the growth that we've seen in our population in Ireland has been really, really significant, and that's grown across the world. It does present challenges, and I believe that local authorities are very, very well positioned to respond to that in partnership with everybody else. The WHO produced a framework around 2006. They basically told countries across the world, this is what you need to do to prepare for population ageing and demographic change, and that's what Ireland has done. The WHO designated them the first fully affiliated age-friendly country in the world in 2019. That's an accolade that we hold very, very dear.
My name is Kieran Keogh and I'm the Chief Executive of Meath County Council. We became what's called the host local authority for the Age Friendly Ireland Shared Service. So what that means effectively is we run, host, manage, maintain, look after, develop, drive, deliver the Age Friendly programme across all the local authority sector. Already in this country we have 800,000 people who are over the age of 65, but by 2051 that'll be over doubled to 1.6 million people. So we need now to be making sure that our country, our systems, everything that we do is right to make sure that the place we live, our structures, our buildings, our society is as best it can be to make those people enjoy their life for as long as possible. And that's basically the premise of what the Age Friendly programme is.
It's really important to say that the custodianship of it is in local government because of the scale and volume of services that local authorities deliver. There's over 1,100 services across housing and planning and transportation. All of these things are hugely important to us as we age because we become the recipients of a greater level of services and supports as we age. That's just the nature of things. We have 31 older people's councils in each of the local authorities, as well as an age-friendly programme manager, a strategic alliance, an age-friendly technical advisor, a healthy age-friendly homes coordinator. We have a structure within each local authority, so we hear from them all the time. We also have a plethora of age-friendly housing developments. We have age-friendly hospitals. We have age-friendly airports in Ireland. We have 343 libraries across all of our local authorities. In those libraries, you have an age-friendly champion. And we have 3,500 age-friendly businesses. We have loads of public realm outdoor recreation, cycleways, age-friendly beaches, a number of them across the country, but we still have work to do. We're growing that incrementally. But the most important thing is we weren't just a bunch of people who went around and said, well, we put some modifications in there. We involved older people directly. Over the last 15 plus years, we have consulted with 50,000 older people across the country, representing every possible case scenario that we could have. And we've delivered over 15,000 initiatives.
We would be, I suppose, proud of the fact that what we've achieved in a very short space of time. We do and are very willing to help other nations as they come into this programme now of becoming an age-friendly society. The structures that we've put in place here in Ireland are very easily replicable into other countries.
Croke Park, the first age-friendly stadium in the world, that was a huge project and it was absolutely fabulous.
My name is Peter McKenna. I'm the Stadium Director here in Croke Park. Well, you can see you're in the magnificent stadium, which is Croke Park, 82,300, which makes us the third biggest stadium in Europe. We welcome about 1.5 million people into Croke Park every year. The GA is for everybody. It's an organisation where we proudly say it's where we all belong. It's where, whether you play the game, whether you just want to come and watch a game, or whatever your ability is, that you are welcome. So we have 700,000 members right across the country. That makes us the biggest footprint of any sporting organisation. In fact, we're probably more than just a sporting organisation. We are part and parcel of every single community and parish across the country.
The GA is one of these societies, agencies, that engages with all parts of the community. So I think it's a natural fit, a natural engagement that the two of us come together to work together to make sure that the age-friendly cohort of our society are catered for in the best way possible.
Our GAA club facilities across the country are a resource that could be used for intergenerational projects. They could be used for community activities, and the GAA are very open to having more engagement at local level.
My name is Colin Regan. I'm the GAA Community and Health Manager. I played GAA to the highest level possible and was lucky enough to get to run out in Croke Park here. I experienced personally huge benefits, both in terms of my own health and well-being, but also in terms of the incredible connections that I made and friends that I made through the sport. It was really those social connections that I cherished most, and I saw sport as a particularly untapped reservoir. The health of individuals is equally influenced by the places where we live, where we work, and where we play and socialise. Your local GAA club is one of the most prominent places that people socialise in Ireland. So by making small differences to both the social, cultural and built environment, then we can make a significant contribution, we hope, to the lived experience, health and well-being and positive ageing of our members and communities.
It's hugely important that we live true to our values, which is where we all belong. Everybody is welcome. And we felt that we just weren't probably living true to that for older people, that maybe we had lost sight of the fact that everybody wants to come to a game, everybody wants to enjoy it. So we felt that we needed to transform the stadium and be truly inclusive.
Our role was to facilitate the process. We followed the WHO process, the 4-stage process of setting it up, consultation, getting that voice, who are the key stakeholders, actually doing the acting then work as the walkability audit or components of it, or how do we address these challenges, and then implementing it. That's the kind of very simplified 4-stage process that we do to everything. As I say, no matter if it's a small locally based community project or if it's a large scale project like Croke Park Stadium. So a steering committee was set up, and most importantly, we brought older people in. We asked people from all over the country to come in and have a walk around so that their experience of coming in by transport or whatever could be captured. There were oftentimes very simple things that could be changed that could make somebody's experience much greater. Things like, for example, a drop-off. Can we add in some age-friendly parking? Signage, and it comes up several times. It might be the design, it might be, that the sign is so small you just don't see it. So they did a lot around the wayfinding in Croke Park Stadium, so people were not confused about where they wanted to go. They set up a phone line for booking tickets. They changed the narrative on their website and the accessibility around their website. So it wasn't just the bricks and mortar that they looked at, but they did change seating, and I suppose overall they did tremendous work.
These are small things. It doesn't require a massive investment. You can make a difference by just changing the tonality of how you approach things. I think we were really fortunate in getting Age Friendly Ireland to help us, because I suppose they gave us the encouragement that you're not going to do this in a couple of weeks. This is going to take years to do. And therefore, when you know it's a long journey, your expectation is less immediate and you're a lot more patient about how the thing should happen.
It's the day-to-day support that the GAA in this case provides for older persons is the big win here. It means that all parts of our society, from cradle to the other end, are all part of the GAA. We can talk about the buildings, we can talk about everything, but when you get down to that personal impact of creating friendships, of creating supports and creating communities, like we say, there's very little has that impact, the same way as the Age Friendly program. I'm extremely lucky to be the chief executive of the local authority that is the host authority for this service, because very frequently I get to meet the people who are hugely impacted by the program itself. And when you're getting this one-to-one interaction with somebody telling you, you've changed my life, Kieran, you've brought me back into society.
I think all of us have got something really positive from it. The correspondence that we get in is so supportive. We had a great time out and it was really nice, and the steward understood my difficulties, and someone was kind enough to bring me up into a lift, and I got parking close to the stadium. All these things make a difference. And the feedback is infectious. Some of them they bring a tear almost to your eye of, someone had a really good day and thank you. It really just makes the job worthwhile. Listen to your audience. They'll tell you what's needed, and then just be responsive to it.
In terms of the impact of some of the social initiatives and activities, they have been just overwhelmed really by the fact that, first of all, their club recognises that they're a valued member of the club. We have some great testimonies of team members that hadn't met up for years and years that have now been reunited because the club has put on an initiative like Sporting Memories.
The most important part is that they engage with older people and get their input and make the commitment to change and, start the process. We don't wait till everything has been implemented. We give the recognition that that process has been undertaken. That's the most important thing. We've just done a partnership with the GAA where we will make more of those stadia across Ireland accessible so older people can go there and have a positive experience. We've done a partnership with the Commissioner of Ageing in New York, and we were looking at their stadium over there so that we would have Croke Park and Celtic Park over in New York. So that's an element that we want to look at down the line, but loads of scope.
I'd encourage any sporting organisation to make sure that they're as age-friendly as possible. As we say in the GA, we're standing on the shoulders of the generations that came before us. Fundamentally, I think while it's the right thing to do, I think it can also be a very good thing for a sporting organisation to do. It has opened us up to new funding avenues. It's opened us up to a whole new raft of volunteer leaders, particularly many of them phenomenal female leaders. And it has also then increased the goodwill of the communities that we are so dependent on in terms of sustaining our club network.
Just remember, if we're lucky, we will all get old. And you want the world to be in a place that's receptive to you when you're older. So I think all of us can do a little bit more, and there's some of the bigger institutions like airports and train stations and big venues like Croke Park that can do a lot more and should do.
We want an Ireland where you can grow up, work, live, play, have leisure activities, grow your family and grow older. A country where everything is accessible, where you have access to all these services, but where you can retain your independence. That's the vision. We want every place, every building, every outdoor place to be age-friendly. We want every home to be age-friendly. We want services to be age-friendly, and that's what we're working towards. If you want a kind of a hook or a place to position it, I believe that councils are the best place. So I would encourage anybody who is considering, developing a structure to look at the model of the shared service. It works very well. And of course, as always, we're very happy to share our knowledge with everybody else.